Hey, this is Web Junior 1977 here. Just wanted to do I'll put the message up there on the screen just in case somebody does come in, wants to comment. But I mainly done this to do a pickups video. I'm gonna plug my controller in real quick so it doesn't die on me, and send my stream back the way it was, which is really stupid. But wait for some people to get in here. If they don't get in here in a little bit, I'll just go ahead and show you my pickups video. Show you my pickups that I got in this video that I got from Collector's Choice. I can't remember exactly what the date is, but I'll make sure to put that in the description or in the title later on. I'll go ahead and edit it and put it in the title. If anybody wants to know, it was yesterday, but I'll put it in the video for people that come in later on or whatever. Don't watch the stream live, which is gonna be a lot of people because I don't expect too many people to be in here right now. So I just wanted to do this video to get. Hey, what's up, Mr. Chris Tuff? Hey, good morning. Just doing a kind of a pickups video. Well, not kind of. Just doing a pickups video here. I'll go ahead and get started. And if other people want to see the stuff again, then I don't know if you remember these, Chris. Ace McLeod, one of the Centurions. He's in excellent shape. I mean, excellent shape. Like, his joints are like nice and stiff and stuff, and they're like whoever had this took care of it big time. The paint is excellent on it. There's a couple little minor spots maybe, but not really that bad at all. It's in excellent shape. Another thing I got, thanks to Mr. Prime John, or yeah, Mr. Chris, yeah, I'll get it right here in a minute. Thanks to Mr. Transaran 38. It's a Star Destroyer that transforms into Darth Vader. It's missing a couple pieces, or like one big piece to put it into this Star Destroyer, but it also has this. Let's see if I can figure out. I don't know exactly, but it has like the head separates. You can see like Anakin with the scar. So it like, I think it's oh yeah, right there. You push this down. You like push that down, you get the picture. It's like it opens up and it's Anakin. It's Anakin Skywalker, I guess. It's kind of weird. And then the helmet goes up. Pretty neat. I think I showed this in a previous video. I didn't get this at Collector's Choice. I got this from a buddy, a TIE Fighter. It's Darth Vader's TIE Fighter. I want to get a smaller. I thought I had one to fit, but I don't. I want to get a smaller Darth Vader to put in there, and I'm gonna hang that from my ceiling. But I didn't get this from Collector's Choice. But what I did get from Collector's Choice though is, it's not the same scale or anything, but I got this X-Wing fighter, which is really cool. It's got a little R2-D2 on the top of it. I'm going to be hanging this from the ceiling. Definitely going to be hanging this from the ceiling. It's not made of real good plastic, but it's definitely very cool. It's not like anything fancy or anything, but it's definitely really awesome. I'm going to definitely hang it from somewhere from the ceiling up here. Not quite sure yet. I don't want to hang too much stuff in the center of the ceiling because I'm probably going to get a ceiling fan here later on. down the road. So, yeah. And then, by far the coolest thing that I picked up was this right here, a turtle van. And I can't remember all the pieces that the turtle van had. It does have the two bombs inside there that can come out of this when it's opened. I don't know if it had a holder. Maybe someone can tell me in the description below, but here's the bombs, Stinko, and laugh gas. And then that opens up, obviously, and the turtle can go in there. I'm pretty sure, though, it had a thing that goes across here to hold the turtle in. I can't be sure of that, but I'm pretty sure of that it had something there for the turtle. And it doesn't have that, but other than that, I think it's complete, but I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to look up a video on this, like an actual like a review on it, to see what all it has with it, to see if I have everything. I'm not sure if the satellite dish goes there or not. It looks alright when it's when I break it off. No, it looks alright when it's up, when it's in the up position, but not so much when it's in its down position. So I'm not sure if it goes up there or not. I think it's the only place it can, really. Yeah, I have to figure out a way to display. I have to figure out a way to display it. Warhawk, are you new, Warhawk? I know there's an Iowa Hawk, but are you new to the stream? If you are, welcome. If not, still welcome. And thanks for coming by. But you know, put these bombs back in. Yeah, still trying to figure out a way to display this, because I have all 4 vintage turtles with the weapons and everything. So and now I have this. So oh, you stream as well? Well, make sure you check out anybody that's watching right now or comes in the video. Make sure you check out Mr. Warhawk right here. I'll give him a shout out, Mr. Warhawk 24_7. Make sure you check him out. Yeah, I know what you meant. But yeah, make sure you check him out. What kind of stuff you do, Warhawk? Feel free to promote your channel here. So long as you subscribe, then I'll subscribe to you, obviously. But yeah, could just put the turtles in there, like put them in the driver's seat and put the other 2 in the back. That'd be kind of neat. But I'm trying to look for a place to display it. Like, I might just display it up here between my PS3 and 4. I know you can't see it right now, but I had a bench that can't really set that anywhere where I'll show people later. I can't really I got a big old shelf up here, and what it was is I got a table, like a square table, and a bench and a couple chairs off my grandma years back. And the bench, I don't know if anybody's ever I collect Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Star Wars, and Pop. Cool. As you can see, I do Transformers. I got some turtle stuff down here. I got all 4 vintage turtles. I have Splinter here. Splinter's the only one not complete as far as the 4 turtles and Splinter. I got to get his. He's just got his belt. I don't have the robe or his weapons or anything. And then I got some wrestling figures, and then these are, of course, that's Rocky and Apollo Creed and Paulie. And there's a, you can't see, but there's a Laura Croft back there beside, on the other side of the wrestlers. And then I got a bunch of stuff up here. If you want me to show you, like kind of like a room tour, like this stuff closer, let me know, Warhawk, and I'll be happy to do that. But I don't know how far it won't reach real far, but I can show you a lot of the stuff back here, like the I got the AT-AT back there. Got that for $2 at a yard sale. You have a couple Transformers, cool. Yeah, you gotta start somewhere, that's for sure. But yeah, I have a bunch of stuff up here too, obviously. As you can see, all the way on the top, there's like a vintage old, I'll get it right here in a minute. Like a vintage old Iron Man right here. Stuff like that. But anyway, what I was saying is the bench or that table got all kind of rickety. I don't know if anybody ever had a bench for their kitchen table or any table, but after a while they just get rickety and you're just afraid of your kids or anybody really sitting on it. So I converted it into a shelf. I can show you the shelf. I got to try. This is on a tripod. There's the. I converted it into a shelf, and I might put the turtle van right in the middle there, and then put the turtles around it. It's probably what I'm gonna do. I'll just clear out. I did have my TIE fighter up there. That's why Darth Vader's sitting up there. I'd take my Iron Man and my all that stuff, and just put the turtle van up there. It's probably what I'm gonna do after the stream. But as you can see, I got some Star Wars stuff here. Warhawk. They're not the old ones, obviously, but they're pretty decent. We've got a couple Black Series figures here. It's kind of turned into a room tour, but that's alright, that's alright. I'm gonna... Bear with me, I'm gonna... Yeah, we gotta unfold the thing so I can get closer to stuff. Then there's a Link and a Donkey Kong. There's a Zelda necklace, a Link, or Master Sword necklace. Let me spin it around here so I can... There we go. And then I can't get real close. That's about as close as I can get right here to the stuff. But there's... There's the thing my wife made for me from Father's Day. The picture keeps falling off of it. There's a Fireball Island back there, Game Boy. That's 100% complete in box. The box is a little rough, but that's not bad. We paid like my wife and my sister went together one year for Christmas or birthday or something and bought that. It was like 220 some bucks. Craziness, but it's awesome. I'm glad to add it to my collection. Put it in here. And then as you can see, the up here is just basically a random group of stuff. Obviously, I can't get any closer than that. I'm going to take some pictures and put them on my Facebook and check Webb's Retro Gaming Oasis out on Facebook. Make sure you check that out. I might leave a link in the description after I do this, after I upload this video. But, or after the video is uploaded, I should say. I'm going to take some new pictures of everything since I got some new stuff. And then, as you can see, there's Transformers here. I have to stop by. Where are you at, Warhawk? About where do you live? And as you can see, there's a blank spot there. That's where I had my turtle van. And then there's a couple of the frogs right here from the Turtles, and a Foot Soldier and Shredder, Anorexic Shredder, and that robot I can't ever remember the name of. Splinter's right there, obviously. Leonardo's laying down, or Donatello's laying down right there, and Leonardo's standing behind Napoleon Bonafrog, as you can see his head right here. And then Michelangelo and Donatello were laying down there because I laid them down there by the wrestling ring to to get the van out. And you got Gumby and Pokey, and then there's the wrestling figures and stuff. And then there's that right there. I recommend that to anyone. You're a member on Facebook. Oh, you're a member of my page on Facebook? That's awesome. I'd highly recommend this figure right here. It is really awesome. Check out one of my previous videos. You'll see what I mean. It is really awesome. That's an liquid cooled system for a gaming PC. I'm trying to sell. These are just random Atari controllers and stuff. That's a aftermarket, like a third-party sound wave. It's called Sonotron. So yeah. And then there's the California Raisins up there. These are all 4 of the glasses that light up on the bottom red with the red LEDs, the Lord of the Rings glasses. That's just a little samurai sword. It's actually a letter opener that my sister-in-law got me for me years ago. And then you can kind of see some of the other stuff. This TV over here used to be my old TV. It was my old TV that I used. I'll show you the new one here in a minute. But it's got all my various consoles here. Try to let me take the. There we go. I don't know if you can see all of them, but there's like a bunch of stuff down there. And I actually have another 360 I'm trying to get work. I think it's just a power supply. Sorry for the Blair Witch Project, ladies and gentlemen. Then I got, there's my air conditioner, which is running because it's warm out here. There's that Super Nintendo picture. It's pretty awesome. Then I got, there's my speaker. Got that ladder in here. There's my DVD cabinet over there in the corner. I got my that ladder in here so I can put the posters on the ceiling, as you can see. My Star Wars poster up there. But there's my gaming computer, and there's my Sony Trinitron that I'm going to be streaming on now. There's my sword collection, minus the one in the corner, which is that big ass one. Yeah, I'm in Pennsylvania, Warhawk. Ohio, you're not too far. That's cool. Whereabouts in Ohio are you? I don't know if you already told me that or not, but how close are you to the Pennsylvania line? And did you see all the stuff that I got, Warhawk? If not, I could show it again. Mansfield. Why does that sound familiar? That sounds familiar. Let's see how far you go from me. Ugh. Give me a rough estimate. Hopefully it's not too far, and I can definitely come visit or whatever. And do you have like a man cave you keep all your stuff in, Warhawk? Oh, about an hour. Huh. Well, hell, that's not bad at all. Yeah, that's not bad at all. Hell yeah, Warhawk. Are you subscribed to me, Warhawk? Because if you're subscribed to me, I'm more than likely subscribed to you. I'll have to check it out. If you just subscribe to me, let me know so I can subscribe, so I can get on there and subscribe back and check your channel out. I don't remember checking your channel, and I might have, but I don't think I have. I check out so many channels, it's like, it's hard to remember all the stuff. Oh, and here it says, I'm about 4 hours and 25 minutes from you. That's not terrible, I guess. "64 miles from Cleveland." That's cool. It says I'm about 4 hours and 25 minutes from you, from my location. It's not terrible. Oh, you've been subbed for a while. Cool. Oh, I think I do remember. You got like a cool symbol. Okay, I think I remember you. Sorry, there's like so many it's like so many. I'm not saying I have like millions of subscribers or nothing, but there's like a lot of people I talk to on a daily basis, between subscribers on my YouTube channel and Facebook, which is even more people. Like I get a lot more people on Facebook than I have. I get a couple thousand people almost probably now on Facebook now. Probably a couple thousand people that I talk to on any given time. So most of them I don't really know that well, but I talk to them about gaming and all kinds of stuff, and just hard to keep track of all that stuff. It's kind of like you go into a store and you go in there like very regularly, and you would think that the clerk would remember you half the time, but they got so many people coming in and out of there that they just unless you take the time to talk to the person and get to know them and shit, then they won't really know. Like the Collector's Choice, where I've got this stuff at, I don't know. I mean, I can't say I don't know the guy personally, because I do, but I mean, I don't know, like, I don't hang out with him and know where he lives and all that stuff. But he knows when we go in there. He's got our cell phone numbers to get a hold of us in case he finds some interests that we have. We send him interests and stuff. He's got a big shop down in Smithsburg, Maryland, down there close to Hagerstown, Maryland. If anybody gets a chance to go down there, make sure you check that out. I'll show you the flyer here. I'll show you the flyer to this place. I definitely like supporting the mom and pop shops and stuff. But this is where I got all the stuff that I just showed you pretty much, except for the TIE Fighter, which, he has TIE Fighters in there, I'm sure. So, and he's got a lot of stuff. Let me get a little closer here. He's on Facebook. Make sure you check him out on Facebook. Him and his brother run the shop. There's a phone number there you can call. Takes credit cards. There's his hours. Hours of operation. They don't, okay, there's the address in case you want to punch it into your phone or GPS. Right beside Rocky's Pizza, so you can go get some Rocky's Pizza and go to the place. They don't do a whole lot of advertisement, so me and my buddy Trans-Aaron38, also known as Smokescreen38 here on YouTube, we try to support his. We try to advertise as much as we can, because this is a really awesome place. Like, you really have to spend hours and hours in this place. I'm not even exaggerating. You have to literally spend hours and hours in this place to see everything. Like, I mean, he has all kinds of stuff. Like, he lets you go. He even lets me. He probably wouldn't let just anybody, but we've been there for, we've been going there for a while now. And he knows us pretty well. He even lets us go back, like this Ace McLeod right here that I got there. He let us go behind the counter and look, and I found this in a tote behind the counter. So I mean, and I bought it before he didn't even have it out on the shelf yet. And he holds stuff for me and all that. We have a retro toy store. here in town where I get my stuff. Oh, hell yeah. Nothing wrong with that. But yeah, I mean, it's in awesome shape. But if you, like I said, if you're anywhere near Jefferson Boulevard, 22026 Jefferson Boulevard, Smithsburg, Maryland 21783. If you're anywhere near that place, make sure you check that out. I got to drive probably 45 minutes, half an hour, 45 minutes to an hour. I'd say more like 45 minutes, depending on which way I go. But it's more than an hour if I go the long way, but to pick up buddies or whatever, family or friends to go. But if I just go right from my house straight there, it's probably about 45 minutes or so. Not very far at all from me. So I try to get there as often as I can. He holds stuff for me. I mean, it's really awesome place. As a matter of fact, not long after I got in there was when I got this turtle van. He charged me $25. This is a vintage turtle van, like from the 80s, from the original Turtles. And I don't know if it's 100% complete. Again, if anybody watching the stream now, which I doubt it, but if anybody like comes in the stream later and sees this, I mean, not comes in the stream later, but watches the video later. Look up Toy Hunters on Facebook. Okay, I definitely will. I appreciate that. If anybody comes in the stream and sees this and knows a lot about it, I'll probably just look it up later. But I'd still appreciate it if anybody can tell me anything that I'm missing. Like for instance, I don't know if if it's supposed to have stickers for the headlights. I don't think it does, but maybe it does. Or if you see anything missing off of it, got the decal for that, and it's got. But if you see anything missing, make sure to put a comment in the comment section below. But anyway, I got this. He charged me $25 for this turtle van, and I was like, well, I didn't even ask you what you wanted for the Ace McCloud figure. He said, well, I'll just throw that in for you. I'm like, hell yeah. So, I mean, definitely go check him out and support him. If you're anywhere near the area, or will be near the area at any time. But this guy at Toy Hunters will ship you stuff. He has lots of Transformers. Oh yeah, that's good. I'll check him out right now. As a matter of fact, let me move this X-Wing here. It's getting on my nerves now. Hitting my head into it. Yeah, I'll definitely check that out. I'll definitely check your, matter of fact, right after I get off the stream here, Warhawk, I'll check out your, I'll make sure I'm subscribed to you on YouTube, and I'll check out some of your videos for sure. Do you have like pickup videos and stuff? I'm sure you probably do. Let me go on Facebook here real quick and check that out, and like the place so I can see the stuff. Toy Hunters. But yeah, I always try to support the mom and pop shops, because at the end of the day, they're the ones that are greatest. Because like, I go into a GameStop. Every once in a while, like yesterday, I was in a GameStop, but and there's some interesting stuff in there. Don't get me wrong, and I still buy stuff occasionally from GameStop. Like Titanfall 2, I had to get from GameStop. The retro place didn't have it. They do occasionally have stuff, new stuff, but or newer stuff, but sometimes they just don't. And I understand that, because I don't go into a retro place looking for new stuff. I mean, I look at it, but I don't go in there looking for it. So once in a while I go to GameStop, but for the majority of the time I try to go to the mom and pop shops, the retro stuff, and it's making a big comeback in a big way, and I'm really excited about that. I got a lot of stuff from places, and there's a lot more I need to get. So I mean, I hope they just keep growing and have a lot more shops in the future. I hope they get closer to me. I hope they actually get a place in the town that I work in, which is about a half hour from my house. And then there's a big area, like 15 minutes, not even 15 minutes, probably 12 minutes from my house. If that, 10 minutes, 12 minutes. That'd be cool if they got a place there too. I'd be there all the time. It'd be good in one way and bad in another. I wouldn't have any money. But yeah, Warhawk, I don't know if you watched any of my videos on YouTube, many of them, but I built this place. I sectioned off this place. I didn't literally build it. I sectioned off a part of our garage. So I got 28 by 14 space that I sectioned off. It's like a 14 by 14 space here. 12 by 14, 14 by 14, something like that. And drywalled it. My wife was like, why aren't you gonna, she said, you should finish the walls. And that was one of the funniest things. She's like, you should finish the walls and paint it. And I'm like, well, it's going to be covered with stuff, which it's, the majority of the walls and the ceiling already are covered with stuff, so it does, you're never going to see it anyway, so it doesn't, but, toy hunters. Is this the place? I don't know if you can see that real well, but is that the, let's see where they're located at. Yeah, okay. Mansfield, Ohio. That would be the place. Like. There we go. I'm gonna like and share that on my Facebook. I'm send it to some people here. There we go. Heck yeah. Definitely gonna check that place out after the stream. Check out that page. Is there do they have? Can you go into the Facebook and see like things that they have? Warhawk, or do they have a website, or? I'm assuming there's something you can go into and check out what he's got. And I'm assuming he probably has a PayPal, like the guy at the shop I know. He has PayPal, so you can PayPal him stuff, PayPal him money. Suppose that TIE fighter hadn't fell yet. Yeah, he has. Cool. Awesome. Yeah, that's prices are always good too, because a lot of the places don't put prices on stuff. Well, as a matter of fact, the place I go to doesn't put a lot of prices, but I'll be right back. Alrighty. Yeah, the place I go to doesn't have a lot of prices on stuff either, but they're really reasonable with stuff. So, but anyway, I'm probably gonna go ahead and jump off here since I showed everything. And appreciate everybody coming out and checking out my video while I'm live and after the fact. And make sure you go check out Trans Aaron 38, also known as Smokescreen 38, Prime John 1, Chris Tuff 1, Game Dungeon Productions, Dr. Jekyll, The Nerdy Effect, and make sure you check out Mr. Warhawk right here, Warhawk 24_7. And until next time, I'll be right here in the Oasis waiting, and hope to see you here later.